once again here is Rajesh our YouTube channel. So now today we will discuss about the biology. Biology is we are studying improvement in the input resources and the different types of the resources we had studied in previous times, and now today we will study about the resources and food resources and its improvements in food resources improvements, crop protection management we had studied, and so crop disease we have studied, and crop disease sorry, different types not protections but also crop protections cannot be studied. Today I will study the crop protections. Okay, crop protections management. Crop protections management. So crop protection management. Crop protection management, as we know, that's the crop protection management. There are three types of the crop protection management. Say in the field crops, generally we know that in the field crops there we have to prevent from the weeds. We have to prevent from weeds. We know that's weeds. Second, so we can say that it can be protected from the insects. Okay, first weeds, second insect, and the third, so we can say that disease. Okay, crop disease. So crop disease is available. Crop disease, weeds also generally we know that there are different types of the other plants in between the crops are grown simultaneously without our weeds or without our managed. Okay, so these unwanted plant can be grown in our fields, that is said to be the weeds unwanted. These are unwanted plant that grow in our in our crops, that can say takes the whatever nutrients we are providing to the crops, it can use its whatever the substances and also the insecticides and weedicides we are sorry insecticide are growing, it's also becomes healthy and taking the more amount of the nutrients and water so we are supplying here and reduce the production. So for this one things we have these are said to be the weeds. And as we know that in the fields crops food space and lights, it also compete with the crops foods light compost. It can cover our crops can compete with this, so we have to remove this one things from the weeds and insect. We have also know that there are different types of different insect is also available here in or in between the crops that can also harm our crops and our crops. So insects, generally insects are different types of the insect is available here. So and mechanicals methods and so first of all, so we will discuss about the weeds and its unwanted plants, and then after environments its protections and the types of management. So they should be removed during the early stages by crops grown in the older obtain a good harvest. So first of all, so what we will do, so weeds take up nutrients, reduce the growth of the crops. So take up nutrients and reduce the growth of the crops, and also reduce the productions and the crop high yield crops. So that is why unwanted crops can be uprooted. So how can we different types of the unwanted weeds is gentiums. So suppose there's a gentiums and parthenums. Okay, different types of the weeds gentium parthenum means the gajar ghas. Gajar ghas is said to be the pantheum and pantheums, and these can be pantheums. And gokru, gentium is said to be the gokru. It is called gokru ghas, and parthenum is said to be the gajar ghas, and the different types of the other cyperinus cyperinus rotundus. Okay, cyperinus rotundus. Cypress rotundus. It is also said to be the motha. Motha is also a type of grass generally growing here in our field, and we are protecting them. We have to uprooted it by manually or by preventing its mothagas. So amaranthus and chenopodiums, wild weeds. Amaranthus is also amaranthus. Chenopodiums. These are also grass and different types of the weeds. We can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also 6. We can also say, study about the 6 types of the wild weeds is available here. Those wild weeds. These are the some several weeds that can damage our crops and reduce the crops grow and developments and take the a lot of nutrient from the crops, and the cropping patterns will be as is affected by these weeds. So there are some methods of control of the weeds. How we will control the weeds? Control of the weeds. How we will control? So there are two method of the controlling of the weeds. First is said to be the mechanical method. Mechanical methods. So in the mechanical methods we will uproot it and uprooting so weeds with harrow. Okay, it's uprooting so weeds with uprooted weeds with harrow. Okay, spade, hoe. Uprooted weeds with spade, harrow, hoe, hand, and plowing. Plowing is also plowing. Well, plowing, burnings. These are the methods. It is called mechanical methods. And the second method is said to be the to cover the preventive methods. That is said to be a proper seed bed preparations. Okay, preventive methods. Preventive method. What is preventive? The proper beats seed bed. We have to prepare proper seed bed. If you prepare proper seed beds, we can maintain and also manage these and control these grasses that is said to be the weeds that were generally grow in our fields. So these are the timelies, and also preventing timelies by sowing of the crops. Okay, the intercropping and the crop rotations by intercroppings by intercroppings in crop rotations. I had studied the crop rotations. Intercropping and crop rotations is also a such types of such method through which we can prevent these types of the and control these weeds that grow from our crop fields. So okay, so these are the some diseases we have discussed here. So now we will today now we'll discuss about the weeds. After the weeds we will discuss about the second types that is called insect. What is insects? Insects, they affect the health of the crops and reduce the health. They affect the health of the crops. Health and reduce the yield. Health of the crops affected by these weeds, these insects, and reduce the yields. That is why insects, we have insect pest attacks the plants. Pest attack on plant in this way. Suppose that this way, one by one methods we will discuss here. Suppose that they can be first, they can be a root cutter, root, leaf, and a stem cutter. Some insects are root cutter, leaf cutter, stem cutters that cut the plants and damage aids and also harm the plant. So it is root cutter, stem cutter, leaf cutters. These are the plants, and and the second types of the plants. Suppose that this is called sucker. They suck the cell saps. Cell sap suckers. Second is cell sap sucker. Cell sap sucker. Different types of the cell sap suckers are also available here, and cell sap suckers like aphids. In root cutter we can say that the locust is the best example of root cutters, and the cells of suckers is a feed types of the insects that can suck the suck the these methods suck these things and these things, and also these plant cells, and also reduces and yes, weaken the plants. So leaf cutters, suck cutters, and the borer, and second types of third types of is boards. Some insects also make the hole inside the leaves, inside the stems, inside the roots, that calls root borers, okay, leaf borers and stem borers. So we can, it can also shoot borers, leaves borers, and stem borers. Pest, these are the something. Pest can be controlled in many ways. So pest controls, how we will control the pest control? Pest control, okay, three types of root borers we have studied here. So root borers, leaf borers, and stem borers. And how we will control the pest? Pest control can be controlled by the use of the resistant variety. First, if we use resistance variety of seeds and plants, if you are using it, so we can resist these one things, these pest controls. And also summer plowings, if we are plowing summer plowings, suppose that we are plowing summer plowing. What is summer? In summer seasons, generally we are plow the fields, and also after that, leave it for some month, or some month, a few month, or a few 15 to 20 days, and therefore the different types of the pest and the different types of the weeds and insects can be destroyed easily, and it can be controlled. So in the summer seasons we have to plow the fields, and it can control during summer seasons, and the weeds and pest both are controlled. Weeds and pest both can be controlled by plowing method in summer seasons. Leave its now we will discuss about the crops disease. Okay, so there are also crops disease. Okay, so crops disease, as we know that there are several diseases are available here in the crops, and a disease are plant caused by the pathogens, as pathogens such as bacteria, fungi, and various and viruses. These pathogens are present in and our environments, and transmitted through the soil and water over years. So crops disease can be controlled by the use of the pesticides like herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides. They are sprayed on crops plants in a limited amount. Excessive use of these chemicals is harmful in many species of the plants and animals. It also causes the environmental pollution. So there are some insecticides, fungicides, fungicides fungicides is available here, and insects that kill the insect, that kill the fungi means fungus plants, and also herbicides is also available here. So herbicides, chemical substances, these are the chemical substances generally the farm in the chemical industries, and provided by to the farmer and agriculture persons. The agriculture and the peasants can use it and kill sorry, destroy all insect, all fungus, and all the related herb related causes that creating a problem to the crops. Okay, these are the some examples I have given you for the crop protections and its management. I hope that you have understood whatever I am telling you. If you don't understand, please link is given below in the descriptions. Please contact us, and more and more effective video is also given in a before times, and you can take the profit from this video. Okay, till then, so we will discuss on these issues in another video. Till then, thank you very much. Okay, and don't share, subscribe, and forget my channel, so that you can take the you cannot miss any types of the video. I hope that you understood me and myself. Okay, thank you very much.